Today's recipe is most popular Sri Lankan triangle shaped soft bread, or we call it Maalu Paan in Sri Lanka, curry buns. Growing up in Sri Lanka, I always loved these curry buns. I had many requests to share my bun recipe, but I have already shared many shapes of buns with the same dough. So today I am going to show you my no fail bun recipe, and I am so excited to share this perfect bun recipe with you. So let's check out the ingredients and see how easily we can make this. Subscribe to Nazima's Taste of Home. Press the bell icon for latest updates. We need 4 cups or 500 grams all-purpose flour, 1 cup fresh milk, 2 eggs, 60 grams butter, 2 teaspoons active yeast, 2 tablespoons sugar and 1 teaspoon salt. Now I have warmed the milk. I am adding sugar and 2 teaspoons of yeast, and then give a good mix and leave it to froth for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, melt the butter and keep aside. In a standing mixer or in a large bowl, add the flour. Now the yeast is ready. Now let's add the melted butter to the yeast and then add the beaten eggs. Give a good mix and then let's add salt to the flour now, and I am going to start the stand mixer in low speed, and then now gradually I am going to add the yeast mixture. I am going to keep this in low speed until I finish adding the yeast mixture until fully incorporated. Now I am going to increase the speed and knead it for 7 to 8 minutes. If you are kneading with your hands, knead the dough ball for about 10 to 12 minutes or until it's smooth, lump free and stretchy. Now after 8 minutes, now it looks really soft. Now make the dough into a ball using your hands. Apply some oil to the bowl. Put the dough in. Apply a few drops of oil on the surface of the dough. Cover with plastic wrap and keep aside for less than an hour. Let it double in size. It may take around 45 minutes to 1 hour depending on the temperature of your weather. Meanwhile, I am making a spicy mincemeat beef filling with some boiled potatoes and chopped leeks. You can make your own filling. I have shared many recipes in my channel for filling. If I share the recipe now, it is going to be too long. I left it inside the microwave. Now it is less than an hour. It has become double in size. Make sure to use good fresh yeast to get good results. Now let's punch it down to a bench top and then make a log. Cut the dough into 12 equal pieces using a bench scraper or a knife. Make them into balls roughly about 65 to 70 gram each, and then arrange them on the bench and cover with a cloth or a plastic wrap nicely and let them rest for 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you would notice that they have puffed up a little and easy to work with. Take one ball out, keep the rest of them covered all the time and flatten it out with your hands until it's about 5 to 6 inches in diameter, or you can use a rolling pin. Make sure the middle is slightly thicker than the edges so buns nicely come up in the middle when they bake. Now flip your dough to the smoother side goes down. This means you get the smoother side on the outside of the bun when they are baked. Now place the filling in the center. fold two upper corners to the middle as you make a triangular shape, just like a samosa, and pinch the edges together to seal. Pinch again to seal the filling inside to make sure they are well sealed. Flip it upside down so the sealed edges go under. Now using your hands you can reshape it to make it look perfect. Arrange on a large baking tray and cover with plastic wrap or kitchen towel so it wouldn't dry out. Always keep all the dough pieces covered so they don't dry out and harden the surface. Keep it covered for the second proofing for about 15 minutes. Now beat the egg yolk and then apply the egg wash using a pastry brush or a silicone brush. Make sure to leave plenty of space between each triangle so they have enough space to rise up and wouldn't stick together in the oven as they puff up in the oven. Meanwhile, preheat the oven to 425 Fahrenheit or 215 Celsius. Bake for 12 to 13 minutes or until it's golden color on the top. Wait for at least 20 minutes for the crumbs to set before you serve them. The dough I am using here is the same dough I used to make my other buns, but I do add a little more liquid in this one so it's little easier to shape. If you don't want to use milk in the recipe, do substitute milk powder with water. Hope you enjoyed this bakery style curry buns. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and family. Spread the joy of cooking. See you later.